Hey everybody, this is Dr. Nashley, and I'm your favorite tech evangelist. And here we are with part 2 of the recap to catch you all up to where we are, how we got to where we are, why we're doing what we're doing, all things tech, and then just more about what I do in my day-to-day life as a tech evangelist. That's at work, that's outside of work, that's in my personal time, my passions. And so definitely thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your subscription. Thank you for your comments, your likes, your shares, and definitely hit that post notification button so that you can get all the updates on future videos. So let's get started. So I gave you a up to date what happened as we moved into this world of generative AI and trying to figure out how do we position ourselves in industry and in the community. Also, as my role changed, I evolved more and wanted to show more about the things that the community should be doing, because that was a place that we weren't doing as much content. And so if you look back at some of my old videos and come back to these future videos, you'll notice a slight change in the way that we're sharing information, slight change in the way that we're editing. Thanks to all the original folks that were old school and following me from the beginning, and hello to the new folks. Good to see y'all. Thanks so much for tuning in. I hope that I can prove that I'm your favorite tech evangelist, and of course, follow us along on this journey. So I gave a recap of everything that happened, getting us up to 2023, all the things that happened in 2024, just some of the things in my community-based tours across Mississippi and some other areas. And I hope you enjoyed those clips. So watch the previous video if you haven't, and then come back to this one. But as far as part 2, I want to catch y'all up with some things that have happened here in 2025. And so with the new people in charge, there's a lot changing around with our administration. I want you all to stay up to date on all the things happening with AI and the way that you can leverage it. And also just share some of the other places that I've visited and people that I've talked to, and the way that I communicate this message across all those different audiences. Also this year I got engaged. I'm pretty sure future hubby will make an appearance, or his debut at some point. And also my dad passed, and so this was something that really hit me, and I wanted to take a deep thought and look about what should I be doing to help move the narrative, to help people progress, because our days are limited, right, on this earth. And so I wanted to make sure that I was being a part of the solution and not a part of the problem. On another side note, I actually started a gardening channel. I started gardening years ago during the pandemic, and so I was able to be successful, get my green thumb, and I wanted to share that information with everybody. So it also helped me cope a lot with the loss of my dad. And so I want you all, if you're interested in gardening, you can check out that video. Garden of Nash is the channel. I don't know if anything will be posted by the time I share this video, but you can definitely check out some of the things we got going on there. In 2025, we had a chance to talk to some educators at the MECA conference, the Mississippi Educators and Computing Association, and we were able to share as a keynote across, I think it was maybe over 500 or so teachers and administrators for schools throughout Mississippi. So check that out. I also love when I get a chance to talk to startup owners in the Atlanta area, which if you're not for sure, if you didn't know, I'm between the Atlanta and Jackson, Mississippi. Atlanta is where I work. Jackson, Mississippi is my hometown. And so I'm always back and forth doing things in the community, and also in the community, both in Atlanta and in Mississippi. And so check out this as a part of my role with AWS and how we were able to spread a very hopefully encouraging message to those startup owners and entrepreneurs. So it's not every day also that I get a chance to talk to a bunch of folks in the religious sector, like pastors of churches and things like that. And so I really love this opportunity speaking with the residency accelerator in Kansas City, Missouri. And so we were able to share information about my story and also sit on a panel with some great folks there. So check this out. Also, delving even more into the education space in Mississippi, I had the opportunity to present for the Mississippi School Boards Association in Jackson, Mississippi at the Sheridan Hotel. We had a great experience. There were some very influential people in the room, so check this out. So we were able to do a lot of great things up to date. Another one to note, we even had some beach time, the Southeastern Leadership Conference at the Beau Rivage in Biloxi, Mississippi. Thanks so much. Shout out to Mr. Wesley Wells for putting that conference on. And we're talking to some entrepreneurs about my story and also about AI. So check it out. Hey, I just finished talking to the Southeastern Leadership Conference down in Biloxi at the Beau Rivage. A lot of business owners, everybody had great things to say about the talk, from those who work in bigger corporations as well as those who own their own businesses. We want everybody to get a piece of this AI. And so also shout out to Demetra for gifting me this necklace. I told her I liked it and she gave it to me. So I appreciate that. That was real sweet. So we appreciate all the love down here at Biloxi. It's time to get going. All right, so as you can see, we've been really busy as a tech evangelist in this space of AI and tech and community empowerment and community encouraging folks to get involved with technology. I love to share more about it. If you want to check out more about the work we're doing at the Bean Path has its own channel at The Bean Path. If you want to check out more about the Garden channel, you can check out at Garden of Nash. If you're interested in following me on social media, you can follow me at Phenomenashly. I'll also link it in the description box below. If you want to know more about anything that we're doing, there are so many videos before this video as we're getting everybody back caught up on my life in the past 2 or 3 years. And so I hope that you're able to get something out of it. And looking forward to sitting down and catching up some more with you. I'm excited about some videos and more vlogging, and be able to show some of the things that we recorded over the past year or so too, in terms of my involvement with AWS and recording videos for small businesses. So we'll talk about that next time. But in the meantime, stay tuned and take care. We'll see you later.